Hey there, and welcome to another video. Today we are back. We're checking out some more Maid, and the song is Sense. I haven't done Maid for 3-4 months maybe since I last did a video. So looking forward to checking this one out, as their new single just dropped the other day. But before we get to that, make sure you grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, because you know it's time for Musician Reacts. Okay, so yeah, really looking forward to doing this one. I have literally, since the last video I did of theirs, which was I believe was the last single. I may have missed a few, but it was 3 or 4 months ago, I believe, and really liked what was coming out from them. But I genuinely have gone off and done a lot of other stuff from different regions of the world. Done a lot of Indonesian reactions. And also some sort of did quite a lot of American and European bands and stuff like that. So I haven't really tackled back into the Asian market, but going back there now, I'm going to check out some more bandmates. So looking forward to it. Now, there's no pausing or talking during the video, so I'll share thoughts and feelings at the end. We'll check out the lyrics at the end. Yeah, let's do that. This way, at least you get to enjoy the song, and I get to enjoy the song without interruption. Let's count it in. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, Maid and Sense, interesting song. It's not really what I expect from kind of Bandmaid, which is kind of cool. It pushes different boundaries, I guess. Um, I'm undecided if I like the song or not. I think there's a lot of good technicality in there. There's lots going on. I mean, when I had a quick read of the description about the song, and it says that it was written for the theme song for the anime Platinum End. That makes a hell of a lot more sense because the chaotic nature of the song would suit an anime type film because they love that kind of, like, if you go do like the old Dragon Ball Z's and all the other types of anime like Kira and all that sort of stuff, you've got all kind of these big. I don't know if it's going to have fight scenes. It probably will. It's anime. That's my assumption. Sorry, but I would say that kind of fits it. It doesn't fit really for me the vibe of a Bandmaid set, if you like, of songs. My thought around this is there's a couple of things that there's a hell of a lot going on. There's no real room to breathe in the song. It's just go from the point it goes from nothing to 100 miles an hour, and it just stays at 100 miles an hour. Really, there's a little bit of a breakdown, but even then, when we get like a little solo, we're flipping between a lead guitar solo to bass solo, drum fills. There's just everyone's taking a turn just to film. There's no one kind of holding that core rhythm. It just makes it, on first listening, you just need a bit more time, probably another few listens just to kind of digest it, break it down. No, I'm assuming, because I don't know if this was off of any particular album. Was this written specifically just for the series, or was this off an album and put towards a series? Because obviously sometimes people just take songs from an album to use on a thing, or sometimes they get specifically written. My guess here is that this was specifically written for the anime, and that, as I said, makes a lot more sense with the stylization that they've done. There was also something I found a little bit different listening to it through obviously the headphones, was the production of the actual sound. It didn't have that kind of warmness to it. It's like all the drums were dialed in to be to have all their impacts, the batter impact, so the skin, they all were really crisp skin impacts. So we didn't really get a huge amount of resonance because there was a lot going on the drums, and if you'd left a lot of like the sustain on the drums in there, you would have got too much bounce. The lead guitars we've got are very high end tinny. The bass didn't have a huge amount of low end. It was very much, again, it was all around clean definition, but I felt it lost any kind of warmth to the song. And with Bandmaid tracks that I have heard, there's always been everything from like Onset and Pharrell, etc. You kind of go. I know there's so many more than that. I know Puzzles, etc. But I've just picked out just a few, just to name some. But with those songs, there's just a slight more warmness to the overall production. This felt a lot more. And I think this is why it's been written specifically for a TV anime series. Is it wasn't designed for the live performance audience. This was designed for a particular purpose. And it's weird that in the video they haven't interplayed any kind of footage from the anime series, which I thought they probably would have done to kind of link the two together if it was. But let's have a look at lyrics then. We've got an English version here. I know merely wishing doesn't help anything, although they are afraid of the unknown. We are all moving forward tomorrow. Okay. So look, merely wishing for something doesn't help anything. That's true. You have to actually take action. Although they are afraid of the unknown, who isn't? Change is also, people are afraid of change. We are all moving forward tomorrow. Yeah, well, you can't stay in the past. That is true. So there are people that do try to live in the past. Maybe that's what they're referring to. Can't see the unknown. Give freedom and love. Now choose angels who flew down from heaven. Now that line, the angels who flew down from heaven, that feels like that was probably just specifically written with the anime in mind, because that's an interesting spin or talk. My premonition, shoot the arrow of fate. Okay. I think there's a context issue that I'm having here. I can't see where the context is of what this is about, so I don't know what the Platinum End is about. Let's see if I can find anything online. Platinum End series. Okay, it's a Japanese manga series. But what? So there's a lot of angel wings in it. Series follows Miri Kakiyashi, a student who attempts suicide but is rescued by a guardian angel. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Nasi, who has vowed to protect him, but bestows his special powers as he is one of 13 candidates chosen by different angels to take the role of God, who is to retire in 19... so he passes his... Okay, interesting. So now, looking at that, does the lyrics make sense? I give myself to my wings. I just don't want to live without worries. I'll do what I have to do, even if it's a lie. Yeah, over it. So, okay, yeah, it makes angels free down. There is a little bit of a twist in there, but I'm not sure if how much of it was specifically written about it. But yeah, okay, it makes a little bit more sense around the lyrics. Sorry, I've just gone off rambling there while I've been looking into it. But it wasn't a bad song. It wasn't a bad song. I think it just needs more than one listening to get into it. It's not as easily as accessible as some of Maid's other songs, but technically really well played. Musicianship on there is really good. I think if it had a slightly different production and had been done with slightly maybe different EQ, maybe a little bit of different sound on the lead guitar to make it less sort of tinny, it would have helped elevate the overall song. But as I said, I believe it was done for a particular reason, because it was to be used in the anime series, and also usually with the anime series they would sometimes have additional layers of sounds from like effects and stuff. So you have the music in the background, all this stuff going over the top, so they need room in the mix for that. So that could be another particular reason for that. But we'll wait and see. Now, if you like the video, please do subscribe, hit the bell icon, like and share. Remember though, always be yourself. Unless you can be Batman, then be Batman. Take care.